All right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh
Ba'Hashem,
Yahweh
Shai
Ba'Hashem
Ba'Hashem
Rakakodash.
Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and love to the elect men scattered across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the noble multitude consisting of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the heathens, looking like these heathens, man. All right, hey, we just coming again with another lesson, and how are you supposed to unlock the truth, man? And we know, hey, how you supposed to unlock the truth? It takes, these things, the Holy Spirit, okay, the pastors, okay, or to the teachers of the Lord, okay, and you applying yourself, man, okay. That's how you gonna unlock or understand this truth, man. Okay, it's not what these Christians in these churches be saying, how you can just read the Bible from Genesis all the way to Revelation and you understand and you're saved. No, man, okay, that is far from the truth, okay. But we want to get right into it and just get the precepts, and Lord willing, this be edifying, man.
This is Jeremiah 3:14. Turn no backslide children, said the Lord.
And who is that backsliding children, man? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You Israelites, man. Okay, the Lord has called you backsliding children. Why? Because you have failed from the understanding the righteousness and the truth that He has set up for us to follow, man. Yep, you got it.
It said, turn no backslide children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you.
He said He's married unto us, man, and that's that spiritual marriages. Because in Jeremiah 6:2, it says, I have likened Zion unto a comely and delicate woman. Okay, so that's their marriage, man. So the Heavenly Father is our husband, man, and we're joined together by how? By these laws, statutes, and commandments that He gave us, man. That's what made us bond with Him, man. But we fell off to that. But now we're trying to come back into that righteousness so we can be saved. Okay, you got it.
I got a precept. This Isaiah 54:5. For thy maker is thy husband. The Lord of hosts is His name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the power of the whole earth shall He be called.
So He's our spiritual husband too, man. Okay, along with our power, man. Okay, because He likened us unto a delicate woman, man, which is a assembly, man. Just comparing us to that, their relationship that we supposed to have, how tight and bond we supposed to be. But you got it though.
Yeah, it said, for the Lord had called thee is a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth. When that was refused, said that power.
Woo! That's beautiful. Yeah. So you go back to
it. Going back to Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
Yep, and that's the Lord coming to redeem us, man. By who? By His Son Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, who the marriage is set up for. Okay, for us to come back. But that's who's gonna save us, man. For 2/3 of our people, they're gonna die and destroy right here in the lands of America because they don't want the truth. They still want to be backsliding children, man. Okay, but you got it though.
It said, and I will give you pastors according to my heart.
He said He's gonna give us pastors according to His heart, man, which is mine, which is on His righteousness, man. And them pastors is what the prophet that you see on the highways and byways, man. Mainly GMS, who's telling you the 100% truth, man. Okay, and how to unlock it, man. But you got it.
Yep. It said, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
And which feed you with knowledge and understanding. So that's what it's going to take. Also, to unlock the baby to understand this. That's a part of it, man. And also what in Isaiah 28 and 9. Yep.
This is the book Isaiah 28:9. It said, whom shall He teach knowledge?
Whom shall He teach knowledge? Or this is the question, whom shall He teach knowledge? You got it.
And whom shall He make to understand doctrine? Them that wean from the milk. Them that wean from the milk and drawn from the breast.
So that's the spiritual saying, man. Men,
babes.
Okay, babe, because you gotta start off babes at first. Okay, but you gotta be able to understand the deep things. You gotta be able to be weaned up off there. You gotta be able to come off there to be able to understand the deeper sayings. Okay, like 2/3 of our people being destroyed. Okay, like these other nations going into captivity and they're not gonna receive salvation, man. Okay, because our people can understand you know, certain laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, pay the tithes and stuff like that. But yet you don't understand. Hey, the full judgment of the Lord, His indignation that's about to come, man. That's a part of this truth.
Yeah, the milk.
Yeah.
You know, the milk.
Mm-hmm.
Like with some of the milk scriptures.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord is a so-called black man
Yep.
from the tribe of Judah.
Come on, man.
You know, the Lord control good, He control evil.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So it start with the milk.
Yep. Start with
Then to get to the meat, the deeper breakdown, the deeper mysteries.
Yep.
You know, like Daniel the 11th. You know, Daniel 9, Daniel 7.
Yep.
With Daniel 7 kind of, well,
Shoot,
it's meat to the ones who knew.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you know the 4 beasts.
Yep. The 4 beasts.
You know.
Yep. 2nd Ezra 13. The feathers. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yep. Revelations. Yeah.
Yeah. So it said, whom should He teach knowledge, and whom should He make to understand doctrine?
Mm-hmm.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Mhm.
For precept must be upon precept.
Precept must be upon precept, man. And when you go in there where precept, that's order, man.
Yeah, order.
So you gotta, baby, understand the order too. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the order too. Boy, okay? So you got it out.
For precept must be upon precept.
Uh-huh.
Precept upon precept.
Yep.
Line upon line.
Line upon line. Okay? You got it.
Line upon line.
Line upon line. So hey, you don't need to be skipping that what Yahweh Shai said, one jot or one tittle, man. You don't need to be skipping. But some things also don't forget, it said precept must be upon precept. So sometimes you might have to go to Revelations to understand what they were saying in Isaiah. Okay, you might have to go to Proverbs to understand what they were saying in Hebrew. You know, vice versa.
Like they Christians say we Hebrew hopscotch or cherry picking,
Yeah.
but it say precept upon precept.
Mm-hmm.
In order for me to get the understanding of what Matthew the 2nd chapter,
Yep.
you know, when Herod about to slew him, I gotta go back to the Old Testament and
Yep.
link it up with prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gotta read Psalms to understand what the Lord said. When he dropped the vinegar,
Mm-hmm.
it's prophecy.
Yep.
And then it say what, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Yep, here a little and there a little. So that's what we're speaking on. Yeah, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be a little here. Then it's gonna be a little here, man. So you can understand and unlock it. But hey, that takes knowledge, wisdom, understanding, order, and you applying yourself, man. Okay, we have to. That's what it takes for you to be able to understand this. Okay, so you go to
I got a quick one,
okay,
man.
yep.
Cause I know, cause in reality, man, it's up to the Lord to make them understand.
It is.
You know, to really unlock it.
Yep, it is.
Can you get 2 Corinthians 4 and 3
Yep.
and 4?
2 Corinthians 4 and 3. Yep.
Bring that out real quick.
Yep. This is 2 Corinthians. Yep. Beautiful point. This 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3. And it says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Right, and that word lost going to perishing. This gospel, the good news. Go ahead.
Verse 4, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Go ahead.
Yep. And the God of this world is Esau Edom, man.
Yep, sing. Go ahead.
And it said, at least the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Right, so unless the light, which is what the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, should shine upon you.
Yep. Yep.
Now, real quick, get Romans 11 and 7.
All right, this is Romans chapter 11. This is Romans 11 and verse 7.
Yep.
And it reads, it says, what then have Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for?
Cause what it say in Romans 10 and 1. Let's get it.
Yep, this is Romans 10 and 1. It says, brethren, my heart desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved.
Go ahead.
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
So what they
That's
seeking
right.
for? The
Yep.
wisdom, knowledge, understanding. That's why people constantly going to the holy house to find that wisdom, but not knowing wisdom crying out.
Yep.
She heard her voice in the streets.
Yep.
You know, on the highways and byways. So our people look for that wisdom, that knowledge, understanding. You know, they seek for it. So read 7 again.
Yep, this is
So we got
Romans
that
11
zeal.
and 7.
We got the zeal because we are Israelites.
That's right.
We believe in a higher power. So we got that zeal. But it say what? Not according to knowledge.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained
Right,
it.
the election had obtained, had unlocked through the spirit power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
the elect had obtained it,
Yep.
the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. This truth, the kingdom of heaven. Right? Go ahead.
And it says, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
But the rest is blinded. So the rest can't receive it.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yep. Verse 8, it says, according as it is written.
According to it, it is written.
Yep.
So this the New Testament.
Yeah.
So what was this written at first? The Old Testament.
Yep. Yep.
So the Old Testament go right with the New Testament.
Yep. Line upon line.
Precept upon precept. And also what?
Yep.
The Apocryphal.
Yep.
You know? So according to it is written. Go ahead.
The Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Until this day,
Yep.
to the very day.
Yeah,
So they have not what unlocked the mystery,
Yeah.
unlocked this truth.
Yeah, they
You know?
never gonna be able to unlike it because also the Lord has rejected them, man.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it, right?
We want more.
Verse 9, it says, and David said, let their table be a snare,
Yeah.
and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them.
Exactly. So on to this very day. So this is Matthew 13 and 9. Who had ears to hear, let them hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Yep. Hey man, and this Yahweh Shai talking, man. But he's finna tell you why he's speaking to them in a mystery way, in ways that they can't understand, but the elect can understand it,
Yeah,
man.
in the
Yep.
code.
The code.
Because
Yeah.
the disciples like, why you
Like-
talk to the masses in parable? Why
Yep.
you just can't be direct?
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord speaking the word ignorantly called Jesus.
Yep.
True name is Yahweh Shai. So he answered, verse 11, Matthew 13:11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you.
It said Yahweh Shai said what?
It is given unto you.
Not everybody, man. So
Yep.
everybody ain't gonna be able to unlock this truth, man. Everybody ain't not gonna be able to receive the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man, to be able to understand this truth. But you get it,
Yep,
though, right?
because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them,
But
but to them,
uh-huh.
it is not given.
But it's not given, man.
Yep.
So, hey, man, 2/3 of our people, man, and all the sinners of our people, hey, they're not gonna be able to get this truth, man. Okay, they're not gonna be able to receive the spiritual key to be able to unlock this truth and understand the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, that's a beautiful point, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, matter of fact, get that Acts Acts 8 and 30. Yup, Acts 8 and 30.
Is it
It's
Acts
on time.
8? Acts 8 and 30. It say, and Philip went thither to him and heard him read the prophet.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you read this story, all right, man. I think he was a treasurer. He was a treasurer working the treasury, and he was reading the scriptures. But an Israelite brother, I forgot his name, and came by to really intrigue him. Okay, he seen the opportunity. Okay, to ultimately teach the word, but hey, he was inquiring about the truth, trying to understand something, man. But you got it though, all right?
Let me start at 26.
Come.
This is Acts 8 and 26. And the angel of the Lord spake unto Philip, saying, Arise, and go toward the south unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, an eunuch of great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who had the charge of all her treasure, and
So he was over the treasure. You got it.
and had come to Jerusalem for the worship. Was returning, he sitting in his chariot.
Okay, so now he just you gotta have some visualization. You gotta think with your mind. He's in his chariot. Okay, read. Okay, he read. You got it. Huh?
Yep, he reading this scripture. It said, was returning and sitting in his chariot, read Isaiah the prophet.
Hey, and we just read Romans as it is written. Hey, he would quote Isaiah, man. So hey, this Bible, hey, you have to read precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little to understand. Okay, that's how you read this thing, man. But you got it.
Yep, it said, and Philip went thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, understandest thou what thou readest?
Understand what thou was reading. Understand what thou was reading, because hey, there's been a point of time, man, when we was coming to this thing, we didn't understand, man, and we had to seek a counselor of the Lord, okay, a pastor of the Lord to
break it down.
to break it down for us, man.
Yep.
To teach it for us, to be able to unlock it, man. That's all part of the order of the Lord, man.
Yep.
To be able to get this thing.
Yeah, like the mark of the beast. You took the servants of Yahweh Shemar Shah. Hey, understand what the true meaning of hell is.
Yup, man.
The lake of fire, Babylon the Great,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Milky,
Yeah,
the nuclear missiles.
man.
You see?
Yep.
Jacob's trouble.
Yeah,
Understand what true death and true life is.
man.
Understand the second death.
Mm-hmm.
Understand who the Lord died for.
Yup.
Milk.
Yep.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
You got understand what's diabetes. So it take the servants of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Yep.
Give Romans 10 and 13.
Alright.
Just hold it. It say back in, you can break it down too. This Acts 8 and 31, and he said, how can I accept some man that should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Come on, and God really goes into instruct.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, he can't understand unless somebody got. So you got to be willing to be taught first too. That's a part of, baby. Hey, getting this understanding, man. You got to be willing to be taught too. Okay, and 2/3 of our people, man, they're not willing to be taught, man. The elect is and that noble multitude is, man. But you got it though,
Come. And they say the place of the scripture which he read was this: he was led as a sheep to the slaughter, and like a lamb dumb before his shearer, so open he not his mouth.
And who was that? That was talking about Yahweh Shai, man.
And the boy in the prophet and Isaiah, he read this.
Yep.
It was Isaiah the 53rd chapter. So Yahweh Shai, he coming to buy him on the book.
Yep.
So what? He needed help to understand that mystery,
Come on.
that breakdown. So Philip pretty much,
Broke
broke it down to him.
it.
You know.
Yep.
So get that Romans 10 and 14.
Okay, this is Romans 10 and 14. It says, how then shall they call, let me start at 13. This
Go
is
ahead.
Romans 10 and 13. It says, for whoever shall call upon my name, or call upon the name of the Lord, shall be saved.
Wait, call upon the name of the Lord to be saved.
Hey,
But it's a balance. Because many of those that say, Lord, Lord, should not be saved.
Yep.
You got to be doing the work, man. Constantly, diligent, applying it.
Yep.
Applying to what the Lord gave to you. Gave you the mysteries. Applying the scriptures, man. Not keeping your talent in a napkin. You see? But you call upon the name of the Lord, but you got to understand his name.
Yep,
Go
you
ahead.
gotta understand it. That's funny. Yep, it's beautiful. Verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Go ahead.
And how shall they believe in him who they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?
So that's it. Jeremiah 3 and 15.
Come on,
That's plain, man.
That's plain, man. So that's all these things that we brought out, man. That's what it's going to be taken, to be able to unlock this truth. And ultimately, before all that, like the brother was saying, man, it has to be up to the Lord for you to be able to receive this thing,
You're
man.
predestined.
You have to be predestined.
Ordained. Like Jeremiah the 4th chapter. Read the next verse.
Yep, verse 15. How shall they preach except they be sent?
Yep.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
That's it.
Yeah, that's plain, but they hit, man. Okay, hey, how can we be able to stand unless we have a preacher? Okay, we'll be able to apply ourselves, and ultimately, hey, if the Lord has even ever accepted us to be able to receive this thing, man. Hey, man, whoo, that's cold, bro.
God.
Man, you dare in on that,
And
but
it's
what we get?
18 minutes.
Well, I guess we can get the Ciroc 6 and 37.
Come anyway.
Yeah, 6 and 37 then.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
This is Select 6 and 37.
Mm-hmm.
It say, let that mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord.
And what's the ordinance of the Lord? Hey, here you go, man. This Bible, this the ordinance of the Lord, man. His order, okay? It's precepts. You got it.
It said, and meditate continually.
Meditate, to think about, okay? To study, okay? Hey, digest this. You got it.
Yeah, and meditate continually in his commandments.
And his commandments, these are things that he's commanded from the beginning, okay? And he set up from his prophets from of old. He set this up. You got it though.
Yep. It said, let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord and meditate continually in his commandments.
Mm-hmm.
He shall establish thy heart.
He shall establish thy mind. So he's gonna lay that foundation so you could be able to understand it. He's gonna put it in your mind. Okay,
Yep.
so ultimately it's up to the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
You got it.
And give thee wisdom and thy own desire.
And give thee wisdom at thy own desire, man. Hey, so you can be able to understand this thing, man, when you read these scriptures.
Yep.
Okay, you can be able to understand it, and so he could be able to send you those prophets too, just like when we read in Acts, man. So you can be able to understand these dark sayings, man.
It take teachers.
It take teachers.
I know Revelation 1:3 said, "Blessed is the man that read it,"
Woo.
but
Yep.
you gotta have the understanding.
Mhm.
You know, those that have ears to hear.
Yep.
Okay, anybody can just pick up the Bible and read, but they don't have the mystery, don't have the truth
Yep.
to understand it.
Yep.
So,
Their spiritual comprehension.
yeah, the light,
Yeah, the light.
the light from on high.
Yep, come. So
Yeah.
yeah, so with that, hey, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash, double unto the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well to the younger brothers in truth. Peace and love to the elect man scattered across the four corners of the earth, and shalom to the innumerable multitude consisting of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners scattered amongst the heathens. All right, looking like these heathens, man. All right, shalom, a ball, man. Hey,
Yeah.
DTA, we almost out of here, man.
And who still goes back to Israelite.
Come.